Once upon a time, the land was joined. Australia split from her children, the islands of Melanesia. Just below the surface of the sea that now divides us are hidden treasures of forgotten stories and cultural knowledge that reveal a deep connection with land and people. Water is life. Follow the dreaming story of the water from Lake Eyre Basin to our brothers and sisters' land in West Papua. The people of West Papua are suffering. We have a responsibility to care for our brothers and sisters from across the water. We must bring the water, the fire, the love and the music to heal the country as we move in solidarity.
We had a big yarn, then we're talking about our Dreamtime story, go to Papua.
When we have one with this continent, of course we have one soul, we are one people. Indigenous of Aborigine in here, Torres, Tasmania, we are one people.
Because from where we sitting, we link to Papua. From the old talk, the old ways. And I'm sort of telling them mob out there, all the leaders and the young ones and everybody, to get ready and we make a plan.
Connecting the culture, the land and the spirit that was once shared amongst the indigenous people back before the white men who came to claim this land. And this is one thing that we wanted to connect that and then take this journey back to West Papua.
Part of my job now is running around the country and rounding up our mob and getting them going because they're sitting down. Some are still asleep, so we've got to wake them up so they can come on board, strengthen ourselves so we can do it.
He also struggled for uranium in his place. He asked me that you have uranium. Yeah, we have uranium also in West Papua. And also uncle struggled for indigenous right in here. Same with West Papua struggle for our right in there also.
It's pretty heavy, pretty big stuff what we're talking about. The momentum's going now, the feeling's going.
They're planning that our community with Aboriginal and Torres Island, they having big planning to going back to my country. Yes, I'm looking forward for that. I can't wait. I want to jump as well to that. So I want to show that as well how we can do this. How we want to tell everyone. We want to tell community, church, everyone, like even the world to look our people back home that they still cry for suffering there. They still like being killing. So please listen to us.
On behalf of the people of West Papua, I would like to thank our elder indigenous of Aboriginal in here because now we connect after we lose connect for a long time, 50,000 years ago, but now we have a link back again. So this young generation must keep it because this part of our vision and mission together in Pacific.
And also be the voice and light to shine into West Papua what's really happening in there that is being blockaded by world media and also by the foreign governments who are pretty much watching what's going on but ignoring it and not even addressing it to the international community.
I think we need to one day go there and do healing ceremony, do big ceremony there.
So we must keep it. We work together so that the culture is still alive. People can feel the culture is like they feel fruit when they eat fruit, sweet and nice.
Calling on all our friends and family of all nations to join us at the shores of Lake Eyre for a ceremony to celebrate the survival of the old country and to stand strong to make an action of creative resistance against the apartheid of colonisation and the destruction caused by multinational mining companies. From the shores of Lake Eyre, we will follow the underground water across Australia in a freedom convoy of artists, musicians, activists and Indigenous ambassadors from Australia and West Papua. We will carry the ancient water collected from the sacred mound springs of Arabana country, the fire from old Lake Eyre and the ashes from the Aboriginal tent embassies across Australia. These offerings of peace and justice will be taken on a flotilla to West Papua, in support of freedom and justice for West Papuan people.
Come down and be part of this great movement to help bring change for the Indigenous people and their land rights and human rights as well.